guys, welcome back to my channel. Emmanuel here. I'm excited to have you back as always. Today we're going to start something exciting. If you have been following me, you know that I've been preaching one thing, that it is possible to change your life through digital skills. When you learn a digital skill and you apply it to your life, your finances can skyrocket. And today I'm going to be starting something exciting. We're going to build a blog together. Have you ever heard that people make money from blogging? I'm going to take you step by step from the beginning to making our first dollar on the blog. So join me as I take up this journey. It's going to be a long journey, but if you follow me step by step, it's going to be exciting. What are we going to do? We're going to build a blog and we're going to monetize the blog. Wouldn't that be exciting? It will be an exciting journey. So if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of our video whenever we release it. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at how to choose the best domain name. For you to build a blog, you need a domain name. In fact, without a domain name, nothing happens. So with a domain name and your hosting, everything begins. So let's start with finding out how to choose the best domain. So we are beginning, this is day one, and I take you within the next 30 days. We're going to be done building this blog, optimizing it, and of course, adding content to it so that within the next 60 days, we can actually monetize the blog, depending on how good we have been able to draw traffic to the blog. But I tell you, it's going to be an exciting journey because you will see everything practical, how it's done, and you're going to learn a lot. So follow me as we move. So number one thing you're going to do before choosing a domain is to brainstorm. Yes, brainstorm, because you want to choose a name, you want to register your business online, right? So number one thing is you brainstorm. How do you do that? Look at keywords, right? Let's take, for instance, you are into food business. You may consider keywords that has to do with the particular food you cook, all right? Maybe it's African dishes, or maybe it's continental. You may consider keywords around that, type of food. Or you may even look at the product or services you offer, right? Using keyword around the product or services. You can also use keywords around location, where you are based. Those keywords can actually help you, draw more traffic to your business. So number one is keyword. Next one is brand name. It's possible that you have registered your business. If your business is already registered, of course, the name you use to register your business can serve as your domain name, because you don't want to answer it offline, and when you get online, your name is something else. You confuse your customers, all right? But if it's a brand new business, all right? If it's a brand new business, this may not apply. But if it's an existing business, your name, the brand name you're already using, already offline, can serve as your domain. But if you check and it's not available, you now look for something very close to that brand name. All right? You can also use a domain generator. There's a domain name generator that can help you come up with names. All right, domain name generator, there are several of them. You just go to Google, type domain name generator, and there are several of them you can use to come up with a unique name. All right, that's number one. Number two is, when you have come up with this name, you're going to register them. You're going to register the name, I beg your pardon. But registering this name, there are what is called top level domain, right? TLD. So the top level domain is going to determine what we follow after your domain. Is it going to be a .com or .net or .co or .whatever? So, but the advice here is that because it's a commercial business, it's a business that is of commercial intent, all we want to do is build a business we're going to monetize, right? We're going to stick with .com. So stick with .com, because .com is for businesses and is respected all over the world. People prefer .com whenever it's a business. That's why Google is using .com, Amazon is using .com, Microsoft is using .com, and several other big businesses, they are all using .com. All right, number three is keep it short and simple. All right, so whatever you have come up with as a name, remember it has to be short, it has to be simple, right? So let it not be something that is so long that before somebody will even finish pronouncing it, somebody going to it's another one minute. All right, so keep it short and simple. You can see a name like Google, you can see a name like Amazon, you can see a name like what's it called, CNN, and several other names Short and simple, easy to remember, all right? Short and simple. The next one is let it be easy to pronounce. Fine, of course, you may not, you may be from, the name you have come up with may be something related or something dear to you that you don't want to lose, that meaning, that word. But whatever you're going to come up with, remember that you are not serving yourself, you are serving the world. So make sure it is easy to pronounce, right? Make sure it is easy to remember. Okay? The next one, number 5, is keep it unique. You may come up with a name and you find out that that name is everywhere. Almost everybody is using the same name. So your business is going to be lost in the middle of those other names. So find a way to make it unique, right? Find a way to make it unique. For instance, our name is Windave Digital Skills Academy. We know that digital skills is something very common, but by adding Windave to it, it has made it unique. So when you hear Windave, you know that it's something unique, it's not common. All right, so make sure you make it unique. And of course, brandable, something you can brand so that people can remember you. A brand is all about remembrance, right? How people can actually distinguish you from other products or services. Number 6 is avoid hyphen. Avoid hyphen, avoid underscore, avoid double letters. All those things can make it very difficult for people to find you, for people to remember you. Because if there is hyphen, if there is underscore, if there is double letters, it may become very difficult for people to actually locate you, and you attract the kind of traffic you are looking for. Okay, number 7 is when you are done with all this, you need to now go online to check, is this really available, right? You need to go and research. So number 7 is research your domain to find out, is it available, all right? Because if it's not available, everything you have done doesn't make sense, because somebody have registered it, or maybe it's even available, but you have to pay a heavy amount for it. To register a normal domain.com is about $7 to $15. Now maybe it's available and somebody is offering you the domain for $200, right? You may not have that kind of money because you're just starting to pay. So go to whois.com and check for the availability of the domain name you have come up with. It's very, very important, right? Go to whois.com, find out, is it available? If it's not available, then the work starts again. That means you're going to look for something very close that that will actually still capture what you have in mind. And finally, when you are done with this, what do? Number 8 is go ahead and register the domain. Why? The world is, we are over 8.something billion people, and several persons are coming online. So what is running your mind? That idea running your mind maybe running another person's mind. So another person might register this thing before you. So that's why once you conclude on the name, the next thing is go ahead and register. Go to namecheap.com and register. All right, I'll leave a link in the description. Go to namecheap.com and register your domain immediately so that no other person will take that name. Now, I didn't tell you, in researching the availability, of course, you're also checking for the other ones. Like when you check whether it's available, if it's not available, fine. If there are other things related to it that's available, you want to also check that the one you are going to use does not infringe on any copyright of existing brands. All right, so that's by the way. So go ahead, register the domain, and that's it. All right. So in the next class, I'm going to now show you practically how to register the domain. All right. So like I said, this is going to be like a 30 days journey. Okay, because we're going to be doing a lot. We have learned how to choose our domain. The next thing is, the next class tomorrow is going to be how to register the domain. And after registering the domain, we continue, we register the domain, we buy our hosting, and we continue. At the end of the day, we're going to build our blog. We're going to, optimize our blog. We're going to create content. We're going to drive traffic to the blog. And of course, we're going to monetize the blog. If you follow me on this journey, I tell you, it's going to be exciting because it's practical, and the task each day is just this short video you are seeing. I'm going to make sure it's not long. 10, 15 minutes, we are done with this task. And if you follow me gradually, you're going to smile at the end of it. So guys, this is where we'll draw the curtain on today's video. If you have found value in the video, what do? Like and share the video, and of course, come back for more. Share with your family and friends. And remember that we just started a 30 days journey. We're building a blog that we're going to monetize. So make sure that you come back to follow the video and ensure that you are taking note and you are practical, you are practicalizing what we are learning, so that at the end of the day, you have your own blog, you monetize your own blog, and all of us are going together. Of course, make money together. Till I come your way again, this is Emmanuel saying, I am excited to have you. I'll see you again.